We are hours away from Election Day in a race that could garner national headlines. Seattle Mayor Bruce Harrell is seen as the underdog as he seeks re-election against a first-time candidate, Katie Wilson. KOMO senior reporter Chris Daniels is live at a ballot box to explain why this race is being viewed as an indicator of a bigger trend. Chris?
Well, Mary, it's getting compared to the race in New York as well, where a self-described socialist is the front runner. That is the case here in Seattle, and leads to the argument that a Katie Wilson win would mean a story about a bigger issue within the Democratic Party. It's the modern water cooler for politics.
And I feel like rent's just gotten too high.
Of course, the affordability crisis and also the ICE activity.
At a local ballot box, you'll hear what voters are thinking.
Better security and safety for the homeless, and hope that this will be a change.
And in Seattle, that could be the case.
So I do think that the landscape and the environment has changed.
Sandeep Kaushik is a longtime political strategist and the co-host of two podcasts, Seattle Nice and Blue City Blues.
I do think Trump's victory last November was not only a kind of searing psychological blow for more progressive or Democratic voters in Seattle, but really around the country.
That's part of the reason he thinks Seattle socialist Katie Wilson, like Zohran Mamdani in New York, appear to be frontrunners in the election.
It says something about the Democratic Party and its relationship to its base.
Eric Olson is Seattle U's professor emeritus in the Department of Political Science.
Affordability is central to the campaigns of Wilson and Mamdani in New York, and it's real. I do think part of it is the national context, what has happened with the Trump administration, and that's a big factor.
I think it has really made voters in cities like Seattle much more unhappy with the status quo.
I think the results of both elections will say a lot about where our cities are going in the next few years.
And those results could have a ripple effect from one Washington
I think there's a lot of things that need to change
to another. Turnout numbers are probably going to be a factor, too. 4 years ago, when Harrell first won the seat as mayor, the turnout was 54% in Seattle. He won that election by 17 points. The turnout, though, in the primary in August was just under 40%. King County Elections told me today they believe the overall turnout in this election will be somewhere between 40 and 50%. Mary?
Chris, any further discussion over the last few days on the state of the race?
Well, Mary, you and others have likely noticed the ad campaigns that have come out in the last couple of weeks where it seems like Harrell is really trying to score points by attacking Wilson's lack of experience as an elected official. I did talk to Kaushik about that today. He told me that he has seen internal and external polling that still shows that Wilson is the leader in this race, although the race has tightened considerably in the last few weeks.
Chris, thank you. 3 Seattle City Council seats are up for grabs as well. Council President Sarah Nelson is fighting for re-election in District 9. She's up against Dion Foster. In District 8, voters will decide between incumbent Alexis Mercedes Rink and challenger Rachel Savage. And in District 2, the two candidates are Eddie Lynn and Adonis Ducksworth. The winner will fill the remainder of the term vacated by former Seattle City Council member Tammy Morales. And voters will also decide the next Seattle City attorney. They're choosing between incumbent Ann Davison and challenger Erica Evans. In the race for King County Executive, for the first time since 2009, there is no incumbent on the ballot. 2 King County Council members are running for the seat, Gurmay Zahalai and Claudia Balducci. In Everett and Tacoma, the mayor's race is heating up. In Tacoma, current Mayor Victoria Woodards won't seek re-election due to term limits. That race is between John Hines and Anders Ibsen. And in Everett, incumbent Cassie Franklin is up against Scott Murphy. In the latest KOMO News Town Hall, we sit down with the candidates running for our region's top jobs. KOMO's Chris Daniels and Steve Solis go one-on-one with mayoral hopefuls from Seattle, Tacoma, and Everett, plus the candidates running for King County Executive. To watch the town hall, simply scan the QR code. It'll take you straight to the KOMO News YouTube channel, where Town Hall Election 2025 is available right now. And that brings us to our KOMO Pulse poll. Have you turned in your ballot yet? Take a look at the live results trickling in this afternoon. 59% say yes, it's turned in. 26% say no, but I will. 15% say I don't plan to vote. Be sure to tune into KOMO News tomorrow night for complete election coverage. We'll share results at the bottom of your screen as soon as they come down. Then watch for results, reaction, and analysis right here on KOMO News at 11.